Chat, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? Sorry for the impromptu, I think it's how you say impromptu live stream or whatever. Hey, what's up, Tatard? Good to see you, buddy. How's it going? What'd you think of the Supergirl trailer? That's what this whole live stream's about. So Joseph is actually gonna join in a little bit. Raza is sadly not able to join today, but it's just gonna be me and Joseph just talking with y'all and talking about our thoughts and like a breakdown of the trailer and all that. But will you create moderators? Josue is still a moderator, I think. Because I did I make him a moderator, Josue? I don't remember if I made him a moderator or not. I think I did. Yeah, I think I made Josue a moderator. Yeah. Again, I think it's been a while since Josue's joined, but yeah, I think he's a moderator, but I think you can make multiple people moderators. I'm pretty sure. I personally don't know how to do that. I mean, I can look it up. I probably will, but yeah, I'll have to look into that, man, because I don't remember how I made Josue a moderator. I don't remember how I made him that, but um I can surely figure it out. So yeah, again, Josue, I think, is a moderator. So you think it looks good? I'll talk about it more when Joseph gets in. Again, sadly, Raza's not able to join, but again, it'll be me and him just talking with y'all and talking about our thoughts, like a breakdown of the trailer too. I'll pull up the trailer on YouTube. I'll kind of have to skip through though because it's WB, and copyright type stuff and all that. So I can't really play it all the way through, but I could definitely like skip through and pause it. I mean, like pause it all the way through. Dude, that's one of the ultimate goals, man. That's one of the ultimate goals. That's like the one thing I'm mostly excited about, like that. And I wish that day could happen right now. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be here in the next few years, man. Definitely. I have a really big feeling about that, and I'm praying about it. Y'all pray about it, man. I think it'll. Yeah, y'all have hope. I have hope. So but definitely, I think definitely because at any theater in the world you can do private screenings. So I could. It's expensive. It's not cheap, but who cares, right? I can rent out a theater. And if I ask him, if not, so what? But you know, if I ask if I can bring like a stool and put it on the stage, and again, if they don't let me, it is what it is. But and have like my own microphone. I think that would be really cool, man. And then after I'm done, like get everybody hyped and watch a movie. I think that would be a lot of fun, man. I think that would be a lot of fun. So, um, I back in May, the big IMAX AMC in San Antonio, I went to see the new Mission Impossible there, and Tom Cruise and Christopher McQuarrie were there. But I wasn't late to the movie, but I was late to seeing Tom Cruise and Christopher McQuarrie. I saw the whole movie, but I missed both of them. So, San Antonio traffic. Traffic in San Antonio is bad. It's bad, man. Not as bad as Austin. Austin's traffic. And I'm someone who doesn't even think Austin traffic is like the worst traffic ever, but it's still bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, traffic is traffic though, man. But that's really all I have. But yeah, I mean, so we finally got this. We were supposed to get the Doomsday trailer today, apparently, but that didn't happen. But I think Doomsday is going to be next week. I think it's going to be next week, and I am so pumped for that. I am so pumped. I don't know what day. People are saying Wednesday. I read something earlier. Someone said Tuesday. It would be better if it wasn't Wednesday because I work only 9 to 1 on Wednesday. And where I work, the trailer will probably like drop at 8 in the morning, right where I live. I work at 9, right in the morning. Where I work is like 30 minutes away from where I live. So I work at 9. I have to leave by 8, 8:20, right? The trailer drops at 8. It takes me a while to edit. I have to edit. Like it's like I'm really tempted to see if I can go in at 10 on Wednesday because I feel like I feel I'm gonna try to see if I can go in on 10 because if it does release Wednesday, but because I really want to have time to really make the video good and upload it in the right amount of time. You know what I mean? Um, no, it didn't end up happening, sadly, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Um, you know, I don't go to Houston that much. I don't go to Houston that much. Hey, Drew, what's up, man? Good to see you. I don't go to Houston that much. I I basically just came back from the Dallas area, you know what I mean? Because my dad's side of the family, they live in the Dallas-ish, Fort Worth, Denton, that whole Fort Worth area, you know what I mean? So we go there almost every Thanksgiving, and that's where we were for Thanksgiving. So I went there recently. I was there recently. Houston, the last time I went to Houston was June. I went to a Houston Astros game. And even before that in June, a couple months ago, the last time I went to Houston before June was, I don't know, 2022, I think. So I don't go to Houston that much. I really don't go to Houston that much. But Dallas, I go to Dallas. I don't want to say a lot. I don't go to Dallas like a lot, but I go there more than Houston. I go there more than I go to Houston. You know what I mean? Because I have family up there. So per traffic wise, talking about the traffic for both cities, I will say when I went to Houston in June for the Astros game, traffic was pretty bad. Traffic was pretty bad, man. It was, oof. But even when I went to Dallas a couple weeks ago, like the area or whatever, like the whole Dallas Metroplex area, whatever you want to call it, the Fort Worth area, wasn't really that bad. It's never that bad. It's really not. So I'll say Houston, probably Houston, in my opinion, for what I've seen just this year, let alone probably Houston. So, this comic right here, dude, it's so good. Okay, I have not got to read this in a few months. I haven't even finished it yet. I'm going to before the movie. I started reading it in July. Loved it, dude. Like I still got a little bit ways to go. I still got a ways to go, but what I read I loved. I absolutely loved. And watching the trailer earlier today, this morning, they are definitely going off this book. Like, it is uncanny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you know, I've already I know something that happens at the beginning with a certain character. If y'all have read the book, if you know, if you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. And it looks like in the trailer they're doing that. And wow, that's wild, man. That's wild. But nearly perfect for me. Gotcha. Can't wait. Yep. For Doomsday or Supergirl, for both. Yeah, so for Doomsday, again, I think the trailer is going to be next week. I think it's going to be next week. I hope, because apparently it's supposed to drop today. Apparently the Masters of the Universe trailer is supposed to drop today as well, which it never did. But I read earlier that, when does Anaconda come out? Anaconda comes out Christmas Day, I believe. And I think, I read that Masters of the Universe, the trailer is going to be attached to that. So, and the good thing is, okay, other thing I've read as well. Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you. How much do you think the Supergirl movie will make? Personally, and obviously, I haven't seen Supergirl because it's not out yet, obviously. But just from the trailer let alone, right? I really loved Superman. I thought Superman was a great film. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time. I really think just from Supergirl's trailer let alone, just from the trailer and me seeing the actual movie of Superman, the actual Superman movie, I think Superman will be a better film. I definitely think it'll be a better film. I really honestly, I think Supergirl has potential to make a good amount of money. I think it does. I think it has the potential. I think I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because this is just a teaser trailer, you know what I mean? And after watching this trailer this morning, right? It's a good trailer. I liked it. I feel like I needed more at the same time, right? Like, I liked the trailer. I thought it was a good trailer. I really did. But at the same time, I really feel like I needed more. And again, it's just a teaser trailer. A teaser trailer is supposed to not show you barely anything. That's what this trailer did. Did a good job of doing that, But the thing with Superman is I'm hyped for this film. I'm hyped for Supergirl. I know a lot of people are. People are really excited for this one. I am. I really am. But the hype is not at the level that Superman was at. You know what I mean? Like, I remember December last year when the Superman trailer came out, right? I was so pumped. Like, I have not been excited for a trailer like that in a long time. Long time. You know what I mean? And like the Supergirl trailer, I've been excited for it. I couldn't wait for it to release today, right? This morning. But I wasn't like over the moon hype for the trailer like I was for Superman. Like, I was excited for this trailer, but the Superman hype, like, that was, man, that was different. That was something about that was just the vibe, and the vibe of it was just at an all-time high. It was different. You know what I mean? It was just different. And like the thing with like Lanterns, I'm hyped for Lanterns. I'm more excited for Lanterns than I am for Supergirl. But I'm not like the trailer for Lanterns. I'm not like in the show in itself, right? The hype is the hype's there. The hype is there. Trust me. But it's not as big as Superman was. It's not. Like, the thing with Superman is it's just it. I mean, obviously, Creature Commandos started this whole universe, right? Creature Commandos was the first project. Superman was the second project, but Superman really started the DCU. Like, it's just man, the hype was just crazy, man. It was so crazy. But Supergirl, Craig Gillespie's directing it, and I've only seen one of Craig Gillespie's films, Dumb Money, a couple years ago. If y'all have not seen Dumb Money, please go watch it. It's brilliant. It's in a way a comedy, but it's based on a true story. Paul Dano's in it, Sebastian Stan, who else? Pete Davidson, the guy who played Harry Osborn on Dane DeHaan from Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield. They're all in it, and it's based on a true story. Dumb Money is the film I'm talking about. Dumb Money is about the GameStop stock prices going up during COVID, and it's really good. It's so good. So Craig Gillespie directed that. He's directing Supergirl, and I think he directed I, Tonya as well, which I have not seen I, Tonya, but I hear people really love I, Tonya. Yeah. People love I, Tonya. I've never seen it. I hear great things about it. I might watch it eventually, because I hear good things about it. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying this movie looks like Guardians of the Galaxy. It does look like Guardians of the Galaxy, and I do agree, but it's not taking me out of the film. It's not taking me any of my excitement away from the film. You know what I mean? And again, it's just a teaser trailer. That's all it is. This trailer did what a good teaser trailer is supposed to do. It shows you some things, but it's not supposed to show you everything. You know what I mean? Supergirl of the Galaxy, it has the Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. It does. But again, like I said, it's not taking me out. It's not taking my excitement away from the movie. You know what I mean? But hey, Bruce Wayne, dude. Okay, were you at the John Campea event in Austin? I got to meet him, man. I got a picture too. I was wondering if you were going to be there. I was like, is Bruce Wayne going to be here? I was hoping, man, but I didn't see you. I mean, maybe you were there, but I don't know. Haven't seen I, Tonya either. She's kind of seemed like a pretty unlikable. Okay, gotcha. Supergirl definitely looks interesting. Two things I'm wondering going forward is how much Lobo will be featured. The thing this is my guess. And Lobo is not in the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comic. He's not. The main villain, Krim, I believe is his name. Krim is the main villain in this film and the book as well. I have a feeling, and if they do this, totally fine with it. I feel like this is how they're going to do it. I feel like Krim is going to kind of recruit Lobo in a way. I feel like that's how they're going to kind of do it, which again, totally fine with that. Again, Lobo's not in the comic. He's not. But I feel like Krim is going to recruit Lobo. So he's going to be kind of like a secondary villain in a way, right? Which is totally fine with me. I think that's the perfect way to go, in my opinion. But let's see. And how long will the girl... Okay, so what's her name? The other main character, basically the narrator in Woman of Tomorrow. What's her name? She's basically the narrator. What's her name? I don't know how I'm forgetting her name. Hold on 1 second, y'all. What is her name? Trying to see if it says it in here. What's her name? Because yeah, there's she's like the narrator in here. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. You know what? Let me look it up on my laptop real quick. Hold on one. Actually, let me look it up on my phone real quick. What is her name? Other character or narrator. Narrator's name in Woman of Tomorrow. Cannot type to save my life. Man. What is her name? Y'all tell me. What's her name? Yeah, Spider-Man. Looking forward to Spider-Man. Yep. Doing good, man. How about you? Let's see. Yeah, I don't. What is her name? The other character. Oh, Ruthie. Ruthie. I think that's how you say Ruthie. That's her. So Ruthie is basically, and again, I have not finished reading this comic yet. I started again, like I said earlier, I started reading it in July, and I have not even read it since July. I haven't, but I really am gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it before the movie. The movie comes out in June, so I have a while, But so Ruthie is basically the narrator in the book, right? And she's basically talking about the story. She's in the future, right? She's talking about her time with Supergirl, and she's gonna have a big role in the film. You know what I mean? She's gonna have a big role. I think they're gonna stay true to the book, but also they're gonna add some things because again, Lobo is not in the book. He's not in the book. Krim is in the book. Krim is the main villain. You know what I mean? And Krim, y'all saw him a little bit in the trailer for a few seconds. He looks nothing like that in the book. Krim. Where's Krim? Let's see. Here, you know what? Let me look it up on my phone again. Actually, you know what? I can look it up on the laptop. Let's see. Krim, Woman of Tomorrow. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let me share this real quick. So this is Krim in the book. And he looks nothing like this in the movie. Saw a little glimpse of him in the trailer, right? This is not, yeah, that he doesn't look like anything in the movie. Let me show y'all Supergirl Supergirl movie, I should say. Movie 2026. Krim. All right, let's see. Okay, here he is in the movie. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so that's him in the movie, right? Looks nothing like him in the book at all. They look like two different people, you know what I mean? But, they do that sometimes. It is what it is, I don't really care. I don't know much about Krim, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I do care, I care, but I don't care, But because I don't know much about Krim, so can you watch Laid Back Camp? Laid Back Camp. What is Laid Back Camp? Don't think of Laid Back Camp. I don't think I've heard of that. This isn't something bad, is it? Laid Back Camp. Let's see. Oh, is it like an anime? Might have to check that out. I'm not a big anime fan, you know what I mean? But I just never could get into it. But let's see. No, I was gonna go, but I got 2 kids that I gotta take care of every day, so it's kind of hard even on the weekends. Okay, no problem. And hey, I get it, man. I get it. I wanted to go for sure. That's awesome. Yeah, dude, it was it was crazy, man. Like John Campea, he's been one of my biggest movie inspirations for years, and just to be able to finally, I have the picture too. Let me actually, to finally be able to meet him, you know what I mean? It's really cool because that was Wednesday a couple weeks ago, the 19th, right? And then Thursday the 20th, the day later, right? I was watching his live stream, and I sent in a super chat, and I was like, "Hey John, it's nice to meet you," and all that. And Jonathan Boyko read the super chat, and John, after Jonathan read it, John was like, "Oh yeah, I remember Hayden," because he's talking about Hayden Christensen. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Oh, that's really really cool, man." So you remembered who I was. But it was really really just a surreal moment, man. And the fact that Sean Chandler, I know Sean personally because we live in the Austin-ish area, both of us. You know what I mean? And we go to the same early screenings a lot of the times. I get to see him. I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you." And he's been one of my biggest inspirations as well. And I got to meet him a couple years ago, and it's just so surreal, man. It's crazy, it's wild. But I actually have a picture real quick. My internet is kind of blurry, but here is, yeah, hold on one second. Let me try and get the lighting right. Hold on. It's hard to see, but yeah, you met me and John right there, and then Sean and my buddy Mark. He does movie reviews as well. They photobombed, so that was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. So yeah, it was a cool moment, man. Cool moment. Lobo's in the original pitch for the comic. Oh, okay. This is just his introduction. I can't see him being in much. Ruthie, however, will be. Oh yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Honestly, I still need to read Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. How many parallels were you personally seeing compared to the trailer, or does the movie look mostly? So, obviously, they're going to change some things. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're going to add some things as well. There's one thing I will not say if you have not read the comic. There is and again, I have not finished reading the comic, but again, I am going to finish reading it. I don't know when, but I have a while till June. But and if you have not, like, Marvel DC Marshlands, you said you haven't read it yet. You haven't started reading it, right? There is a certain scene in the trailer that, okay, there's a certain thing that happens in the comic. There's a certain thing that happens, and they show a scene in the trailer, and I already know where they're going with it. And that's a part from the comic that I guess they're adapting into the movie, which I really wish they would leave out. I really wish they would. Not gonna say what it is, but it's just I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to give anything away. I don't want to spoil anything. Other things though, what other things? You saw in the trailer the bus coming down, to pick up Kara, the door opening, and I guess her getting on the bus. That is, I think there's a part in the comic when she gets on the bus, I'm pretty sure. So just a few things, you know what I mean? Just a few things. But and then Ruthie, of course, what else? Krim being the main villain, yeah, just a few things. So it'll be cool, man. It'll be cool. Honestly, I know next to nothing about the Superman Supergirl comics. Only 2 comics I've read so far. All-Star Superman's really good. The Death of Superman, I actually just recently. Oh wow, okay, gotcha. So the original Superman, Christopher Reeve, is great. Superman 2, I'm not a fan of. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people. Everybody loves Superman 2. I'm sorry. Was bored out of my skull. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I'm always gonna be honest with y'all. And it's not horrible. I don't hate the film, but Superman 2, I just was bored out of my skull. But the original Superman with Christopher Reeve, love that film. I think it's great, But All-Star Superman, I have it right here actually. Great book. I would say really, really read it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Also, what else did you say? You said Death of Superman. My sister's boyfriend, I think that's one he gave me. I think maybe. Let me see. Oh yeah. Here we go. So yeah, this is the one Tristan gave me. I think this is the Death of Superman. Yeah, so this is the one he gave me. So I have not read it yet. I mean, obviously still in this, but 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 yeah, Death of Superman. I haven't started reading it, so I can't really say anything about that. But All Star Superman definitely, and Supergirl Woman tomorrow. And I would definitely say, what's another one I have on here that I've read? Oh, the Titans Out of the Shadows. Definitely read the Teen Titans or the Titans Out of the Shadows. Is really good. Really, really, really good. I really enjoyed that one. Really short book, but it's good. Bro, what do you think about Stranger Things episodes? Have you been Pluribus? I hear is really good. I have not been watching it. I might not watch it, but I do hear really good things about it. Okay, Welcome to Derry. I'm hearing everyone loves it. I only watched episode 1. I just couldn't get into it, man. It was okay. It's fine. Like the first It from a few years back, the 2017 one, I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. And then chapter 2, I watched for the first time a couple weeks ago. It's okay. I'm not the biggest Stephen King fan. I love the new Long Walk. I think the Long Walk is really good. The Running Man was good. I really enjoyed the Running Man. And but I'm just not like the Pet Cemetery prequel remake that came out a couple years ago, the Bloodlines or whatever. Abysmal. It was terrible. It was awful. And then what else? The new Salem's Lot that came out, what was that, last year? I was really looking forward to that. It was okay. It was fine. I'm not the biggest Stephen King fan. My mom is. My mom is a huge Stephen King fan. She is. But I'm just not, besides The Running Man and The Long Walk, talking about just the movies that recently just came out, I'm just not a big, I don't hate the guy. I don't think he's like, I think he's a genius. He is, but I'm just not a big Stephen King fan. You know what I mean? But Stranger Things, I really enjoyed the first, was it 4? Yeah, first 4 episodes. Episodes 5, 6, and y'all know what I was about to say. Y'all know what I was about to say, but I'm not gonna. Episodes 5, 7, and 6, I should say. They released Christmas Day, so I'm really excited for those. And then episode 8, I'm actually going to see with my buddy Lamont in theaters, I think. So I think we're going to the 10 p.m. showing, me and him. So I'll have my out of the theater reaction and review for episode 8, the season finale, the first. So I'm gonna when the ball drops in, was it New York? I think it's New York City, right? I'll be in a movie theater. So that'll be fun. You know what I mean? That'll definitely be fun. But Superman Returns. I watched it for the first time a couple of months ago. Just I'm sorry. I just was bored out of my skull. I really, I just, again, not a horrible film, but it is what it is. But oh, that's crazy. But okay, because you said you live in Hutto, right? I was gonna say, didn't you say you live in Hutto as well? Yeah, that's crazy. It's a small world, man. That's cool. That's cool, man. Derpy, good to see you. Appreciate you joining. TV has been, yeah, dude, and it's going to get busy next year as well. Just wait. I'll name off some things in a minute. TV has been pretty busy this year. Lots of decent stuff coming out. Peacemaker season 2. Yep. Bat Fam, I heard about. I haven't seen it, but yeah, Bat Fam came out. Welcome to Derry again. I couldn't get into it. I really couldn't, man. I thought the Christopher Reeves movies were interesting watching for the first time. Yeah. I thought they were decent, but a little dated. I mean, yeah. I agree. Superman 3, especially. Yeah, I haven't seen Superman 3. The Quest for Peace as well. I haven't seen that one. Let's see. We'll definitely keep an eye out. An eye on Titans Out of the Shadow. It's really good. It's a really good book. I definitely recommend it. It's a short book. It's short, but it's really good. Got a lot I'm going to try. Yeah. I I have a lot to read too, man. Like look at all this, man. Like it's like, yeah, man, it's dude, it's so good. It's so right now. While I did enjoy the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things season 5, I really did. It's my least favorite season. While it's still really good, it is really good. It is my favorite season 4. I love season 4 so much. All 5 seasons so far are great. Like Stranger Things as a whole is just really good. It's really good, man. But I would say definitely give it a chance. Definitely try to give it a chance because it's really good. It's really, really good. Superman Returns was extremely boring. Yeah, it's so dreary and just bleak, man. And I think that Man of Steel is dreary and bleak as well. But I like Man of Steel more. Like the thing is, when I think about it, both are dreary and bleak. Man of Steel and Returns, they both are. I would never watch Returns again. I don't have a reason to watch Returns again because it's just, it's Man of Steel. I've seen a few times. Like I don't like love Man of Steel like a lot of people. Like a lot of people are like, oh, it's one of the greatest superhero movies ever made. Man of Steel is the best superhero movie ever made. Oh, Joseph joined.
Hey man, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bud? Good to see you. We're just talking about like the Superman movies and all that, and I'm talking about like Superman Returns, and he got the shirt on. There we go. Heck
Yeah,
man.
had to. Had to.
We're talking about Returns in Man of Steel, and I was just talking about how I watched Returns for the first time a couple months ago, and I'm just not the biggest fan of it. You know what I mean? I'm just not. And it's bleak and dreary.
Definitely not the best Superman that's been made, but I appreciate contributions that are made to the universe. I think Brandon Routh. I'll forever defend Brandon Routh.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
think he is
absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, and I was saying, Man of Steel is bleak and dreary as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when I think about it, I'm like, I've seen Man of Steel multiple times. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Returns, I've only seen once months ago. And when I think about it, I'm like, I would never watch Returns again. Man of Steel, I could definitely sit through again. But like, there are people out there, they're like, they think Man of Steel is like the best superhero movie ever made, and I'm like, I don't.
Snyder cult.
I'm like, I don't like it. I enjoy the film, I do.
Right. Yes.
But it's not the best superhero movie ever made. Sure, the action is epic in scale. It is an action will make you hop out of your seat and freaking go because it's that good. The action, it's epic. It's epic
right,
size, scale, and scope film. But it's not. You know what I mean? Like it's
definitely a much darker take on the character. The action is more grand scale than you saw in Superman Returns and any of the Christopher Reeve movies. So it definitely is epic in the action and adventure sense.
Right.
Like who the character is in the comics, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like never are you going to see David Cornsweet Superman snap Zod's neck. Spoiler for those who haven't seen Man of Steel. But yeah, it does not line up with the more hopeful visions of Superman that you have seen this past summer in Superman, that you've read in like All-Star Superman or anything like that. Yeah, it just and I kind of feel the same, like the opposite way. I feel like I could sit through Superman Returns again.
Okay.
I couldn't necessarily sit through Man of Steel again and say like,
gotcha. I get you. Yeah. It's But Supergirl, man. So, guys, the whole point of the live stream, and I'll try to get through all the comments that I haven't got to yet real quick, but we're going to talk about the Supergirl trailer. I was not planning on doing a trailer breakdown live stream for Supergirl, but I was like driving earlier and I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? That would be fun. I was like, might as well. You know what I mean? And little housekeeping before we actually get into it. So, I had a little, not computer difficulties, but so we had a cord for this laptop and I don't know where it's at. So a lot of these cords don't work. I finally found one though. I found a cord. So the laptop is charging while we're live right now. So I was kind of stressed and I was like, oh dude, I don't know what to do. I'm going to be late for the live stream and I got to work on my Knives Out 3 review. So the housekeeping news, I saw Knives Out 3, Wake Up Dead Man, or whatever it's called, a couple of days ago. And by the way, see it in theaters because it's good. Dude, it is really good because I know our last live stream with me, you and Raza, we were talking about, the Netflix and Warner Bros. Thing and seeing movies, that especially ones that have limited releases in theaters. And, I was going to see it on, when does it come out? Friday, I think, or is that tomorrow? It's tomorrow, right? I think
so. Yeah.
Yeah. On Netflix. But after our live stream, I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy my ticket. So I went to go see it Tuesday night. So I'm going to start working on my review after this live stream, and I'll have it probably uploaded later tonight. So trust me, go see it in theaters. Well, I think today might actually be the last day, I think, right? Oh, he's
Yeah,
released on Netflix
I've
tomorrow.
not seen anything about it. Like I will admit
Yeah.
it's not one that I looked up like Showtime's for because
Mhm.
I still need to see Glass Onion. I still need to go watch Glass
So
Onion.
I watched that for
So
the first time a couple couple nights ago. It's okay.
mhm.
I love the first one. I think the first one's great,
Oh, the
but
first one is great.
it's so
Yes.
good, so good. Glass Onion's okay. I think there's some interesting ideas thrown in the mix, and I think it gets better. I guess. Well, I don't know if I want to say it gets better, but it has some pacing issues,
Hmm.
And I always say this, and I will stand by this. Pacing is so hard to make in a movie.
Right.
Pacing and
Yes.
making. And I've never made a movie. I've never made a film, but pacing is the hardest thing to crack in a film while making a film, and
It's
it's so difficult.
it's
It's
one of
so
those
difficult.
factors that you likely would, and and this is coming from a non-filmmaker as well. Like I've not made a
Right,
film
right.
yet,
Yeah.
but this is just like my opinion. It's never going to be something that you're going to be able to crack to the most perfect extent because there's
Right,
always
right.
going to be like there are preferences for everybody on, oh, the movie's running too long or like the movie's running too shorter. It feels like it's dragging or just rushing.
Right, right.
There's always going to be that preference, and depending on your audience, it is something that you're either going to
Mhm.
get right on one project, then bomb the other. It's just always gonna
Yeah.
vary depending on your audience. So yeah, I can definitely see because I'll say the first Knives Out I feel like had a little pacing issues for myself. I've not seen it
It has
in
been a
a few
long
years,
time
but
since I've seen it. I don't remember I don't know if I've only seen it once or I don't remember. It's been a long time, but I really from what I remember, and I'll definitely go back and watch it again sometime. Um, I remember really enjoying it, but talking about movies that are long that have really good a good pace, like Killers of the Flower Moon, Martin Scorsese's last
oh
film.
yeah, yeah,
That was 3.5 hours long. I was in the theater. I was engaged the entire time, dude. Like
yeah.
Martin Scorsese, he knows how to he knows
I
how
was
to do
like
it.
that with Oppenheimer. Like I never
I
once.
was just about to say Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer was at
Yeah,
3 hours and 15 minutes, right? Good
no, I think it
pace
was just 3 hours
or
maybe.
something. Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Endgame too,
I never once in the theater for Oppenheimer did I look at my phone for
Yeah,
the time because I was like,
yeah.
I'm here.
The
I'm
Dark Knight
invested.
Rises as well. The Dark Knight Rises, it's the pacing I feel like is great, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let me finish these comments real quick and then we will start talking about Supergirl because
Okay. Yeah.
I know you probably have some thoughts and I have some thoughts as well and
Hmm.
I'm excited to talk about it, man. I'm interested. But
Yeah.
let's see. What do we have here? Okay, so I think we left off yeah, so the Spider Noir posters. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't think they're the poster that leaked is officially released yet. I don't think, right?
I think it is. I
Is
think
it officially
Amazon
released?
Prime put it out. It's like
Okay,
the
I was
one
gonna
with
say I
him
don't
up
know.
against the door or the window.
Which is a really good
Some
poster, which is
right.
really because I hear a trailer's ready, so we should be getting a
Mhm.
trailer soon. I don't know when, but the little teaser that they released a while back, you know, it just kind of looked fan made to me, in my opinion. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm the only one,
I
but
would say, does
I don't
Prime
know.
usually do like a what's coming in the new year like type
Oh,
featurette?
kind of like
Maybe.
HBO Max. I know HBO
Yeah,
Max.
because
I
I was thinking,
don't
I know
know.
there's a football game or not. Let me see.
I don't know if they because I know HBO Max they do that, but I don't know if
I
I don't know
think,
if Prime does
well,
that.
I think Prime Video has a Christmas Day football game. I think like Netflix has the first
Okay,
two, and then Amazon Prime has the evening game. I would
that would
not
make
be
sense.
surprised if Amazon Prime had like some clip ready to go that was like, here's what's coming to Prime in 2026, and Spider
Yeah,
Noir was
yeah.
included
I
as
wouldn't
part of
be
it.
shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, apparently we're getting guys. This is how big this month is. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. We're getting so we got the Supergirl trailer today, right? We're
Mhm.
getting the Doomsday trailer soon. We're getting the Masters of the Universe trailer soon. We're getting another Mandalorian and Grogu, a second trailer coming soon. We're
Yeah.
getting apparently a third Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer next week.
A third?
So, okay, so the Scooper Beyond the Reporter, that I follow on Twitter, he always
Yeah.
talks about what trailers are coming what day, you know what I mean? So, Beyond the Reporter, this week, he's been getting a lot of hate and flack because of Doomsday trailers. Apparently, the Doomsday trailer is supposed to come out today.
Yeah.
And then he was saying it's supposed to come out next week. Then it was supposed to come out today. Like he's been getting a lot of hate online and a lot of flack lately. But he gets some things right. He got the Boys season 5 trailer right the day it came out a couple of days ago. He got the Supergirl trailer right. It came out today. But apparently we're getting a Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer, a third trailer next week because we got that teaser, a couple months ago, and then the second trailer a couple weeks ago. We're getting a third trailer next, which I'm totally fine with. But
I wouldn't call
the first one like a trailer.
That was more like a title reveal. Yeah,
exactly.
I wouldn't call that a trailer, but it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, the clip that we've seen of like where Rosalina and Bowser Jr. and
right.
Megaleg, like those characters from the Super Mario Galaxy games, that's obviously a trailer. But no, I feel like that first one was more just the title reveal.
Yeah,
which kind of like confused me for a second because I was like, we've not had two trailers yet.
Yeah. I what else did I hear? I hear that a Coyote versus Acme trailer is ready. Shrek 5 apparently, and this is coming from scoopers that I've read on Twitter, guys. This is not I don't have any inside information, but this is just from what I've read scrolling, you know what I mean? Shrek 5 apparently, Mandalorian Grogu Master of the Universe, a lot of Daredevil Born Again, Street Fighter apparently, like there's a lot. I don't know if all of that will come out. Oh, the Odyssey. How can I forget about the Odyssey?
Yeah, Odyssey prologues due next week with Avatar.
Okay, let me say real quick, I am so excited about Thursday. I am so pumped for Thursday because I am going to see Avatar, Fire and Ash, and I have never seen a movie in IMAX 3D. I've never seen a movie in IMAX and 3D. So IMAX, 3D, two different things, right? And then you have IMAX 3D together. I've never seen, so you have IMAX 3D, and 3D, right? I have never seen a film, I don't think I have, in IMAX 3D. So, and I'm not the biggest fan of going to 3D films, right? I don't even remember the last time I've been to a 3D film. It's been a long time, you know what I mean? But seeing Avatar in that format, you know what I mean? But before that, we're apparently the Odyssey prologue. It's like what, 5-6 minute prologue, right?
Something
the Steven
like that,
Spielberg UFO film trailers apparently attached. Mandalorian and Grogu trailers apparently attached. The Mario trailer. What else? Doomsday. Maybe Supergirl. Maybe Masters of the Universe. Maybe Michael. Dude, it's gonna be. Oh my gosh, I'm hyped.
Because hyped. Disney sees. I mean, this is obviously going to be the marketing push starting for these 2026 movies. I mean, it's in 2026, which I know we'll talk about this like in a Trinity film live stream. But 2026 is stacked.
So pumped.
It is.
Pumped, man. I am so, dude. Like, man, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Let's see.
Definitely.
Bat Fam is cute enough, especially if you. Yeah, I knew they released it, but I didn't even see.
Is that the new? Is it on Prime?
I think so. Yeah. It's just and since it's not on HBO Max, you know, it's kind of weird that it's not on HBO Max, you know, because it's like a Batman type thing. So I don't know. It's kind of odd. But yeah, I remember I think all three of us, me, you, and Raza were talking about that, but it just doesn't. I don't know. I didn't even see.
If it's not like within DCU continuity, it's kind of like
I
don't know.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I've heard about Spielberg. Yeah, there's no title for it. Like I heard a rumor the title is supposed to be like Disclosure or Disclosed or something like that. But they had in Times Square, they had like a poster of it, and it's like an eye in like a bird silhouette, which is really interesting. Like you have like a white bird, right? And then an eye in the middle of it. And it's really, apparently you're supposed to be getting a trailer attached to Avatar. So a trailer next week. So I am definitely, and it has, the cast is stacked, dude. It has Josh O'Connor in it. I think it has Wyatt Russell, Emily Blunt. I think Coleman Domingo, I think, is in it. I'm pretty sure. Colin Firth. And after seeing Wake Up Dead Man, Knives Out 3 the other day, all the performances in that movie were great. Josh O'Connor knocked it out of the freaking, and he was good in Challengers too. I thought he was really good in Challengers. He knocked it out of the freaking park in that film. Now, because he's in this new Spielberg film, that's the reason I'm now more excited for this film, because Josh O'Connor's in it. That dude, he's talented, man. He is.
So he's in Wake Up Dead Man.
Yes, I think
okay. Because not to get off topic from anything, but I saw that name floated around this week. I think he's going to be like hosting SNL on Saturday or something like that.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. I don't think.
Yeah, I think he's hosting SNL this week, and I was like, "Who is that?" I've never heard of that guy, but
dude, he's
no, that's
really
definitely
good.
interesting, which makes sense because I know SNL like hosts and musical guests. They always have like a current project.
Right.
Like like
Yeah,
the musical guest always has an album out. The guest, like the host, always has like a show or movie out. So yeah, that would make sense for Josh O'Connor to be
yeah,
hosting if
yeah,
Wake Up Dead Man comes out tomorrow. Yeah.
yeah. Let's see. Um, Man of Steel was one of the first times it was actually, it. And there's some really good things about Man of Steel. There are some really good things about it, whether it's the scope and scale, just the broad scope and scale, the epic action, dude. There's a lot of really good things. The score's amazing, and I think it's a really well directed film, but it's just not.
You can never go wrong with a Hans Zimmer score, no matter what people say about the movie. That score
It's
is
so good, man. It's so good.
Yes.
I will say Brandon Routh was more enjoyable Superman when I saw him. So
that's fair.
Yeah, I say it's fair. Which I kind of know him from the CW show as was it Atom Smasher? I think
so. Yeah.
The Legend of Tomorrow. That's it's kind of funny. He played like those two different characters in the CW show, But that's kind of how I where I knew him from, But let's see. Man of Steel did a pretty good job showing a more realistic version of Superman. I definitely agree with that. Is a really good point. I do agree with that, but it is very, very bleak. I think it is definitely bleak, but it does show a good, a more realistic version of Superman. I do agree with that. Garden, good to see you. Good to see you.
Garden?
Not yet because I am not quite to 3,000 public watch hours. I'm getting close. I'm at 2,600 something. I think so. I'm getting close, but not quite yet. But we should link up for Doomsday. We should all, dude. I think that would be awesome if we all did that, man. I don't know what all our plans are next December. I don't know, but I know it's a while from now. But that would be fun, man. That would be.
That would be awesome if like all viewers and like everyone could just like get together for a watch party. That would be
so cool. That would be so cool, man.
Yeah,
it is possible.
I thought about maybe doing that, like doing something with the Trinity, but I know Ross said if he goes to see Doomsday, he'd be going to LA. So I don't know.
I'm okay with that. I really am. Yeah. Like I think that would be awesome. I think that would be so much fun, and I'm totally down to do whatever, man. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So the Odyssey is supposed to have like a 5 to 6 minute prologue, which dude, seeing a 5-6 minute clip of a Christopher Nolan film in IMAX, dude, oh my gosh, dude, it's gonna be.
It makes me wish I had an IMAX theater near me.
Oh, dude. Dude, you said yours is like two
hours away. Yeah.
Oh man, there's not another one close by. Well,
so Lexington's about 2 hours. Columbus is about 2.5. Yeah, either way I'm looking at it, I'd be driving at least 2 hours for an IMAX.
It's got to be worth it, though. You know what I mean?
It'd have to be like, which not saying that it wouldn't be worth it. Like it would be, obviously, but it's like, do I want to? Like
I would.
It was different. It was different in the summer when I went to go see Superman because Superman was my most anticipated movie of the year. I needed to go see that early access IMAX, so that was a no-brainer. But snow is unpredictable, and I know tonight we're supposed to get like 3 to 6 inches of snow.
Oh wow!
Here, so it's insane.
Yeah,
but so yeah, snow's just unpredictable. You can't really like plan anything big in the winter because it's like it could snow, it could not. You don't know.
Yeah.
So,
let's see.
Well, hopefully, if I get to an IMAX theater for Avatar, that'd be awesome.
Dude,
obviously.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Hope you like it. I saw. Oh wait, I thought Jurassic World Rebirth wasn't in IMAX. I don't think I saw it in IMAX. Did it show on some IMAX screens? You saw it in IMAX 3D. Okay, awesome.
It would have been very limited if it ran that close to Superman.
Because I know Spider-Man Brand New Day is not releasing in IMAX, I don't think.
No, because that's releasing too close to the Odyssey, and I'm like, Sony has not. It's not clicked with Sony yet that they need to move it if they want IMAX.
It's a good point.
Sony, really, as well as you said in the last stream, Sony gonna Sony.
Sony's gonna Sony. Sony always Sonys, man. I tell you that.
It's insane.
Let's see. Terry, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Jason Momoa's Lobo.
Yes, the half second we saw,
oh, dude,
I actually had to go back because like
it looks great. He looks great as Lobo. Like
I missed him the first time because like I was watching it with the live premiere. And I was like, "Oh man, we didn't get Lobo." And then I look at Twitter, and people are like, "Lobo," and I'm like, "Okay, I gotta
walked up for a second, and then it was like a quick second, I think. But
it's like if you blink, you miss it if you're not careful.
Yeah.
No, from the quick shot we saw.
Heck yeah, and that's how we can lead into
Massive
actually
casting.
like now that we're like caught up with all the comments, we can go ahead and talk about it. But yeah, you said, but don't worry, Superman. So yeah, Millie Alcock. I read something earlier. There were rumors that Superman was going to show up in this, but apparently she confirmed
it.
So I guess they were okay with that. Wow.
They have a scene where they speak the way she made it sound is that they speak Kryptonian in this one
scene. So interesting, man. That's going to be interesting.
Which I'm excited to hear more of, like the Kryptonian tongue. I know we heard some of it in Superman with the parent message, but it's going to be interesting to hear more of it.
About that.
And I mean, we're going to be seeing it too. We're going to be seeing like the fall of Krypton. The clips
was that Krypton in the trailer? That was Krypton, right?
Oh yeah, that was Krypton.
Okay, yeah. So I guess that means Kara's older than Clark.
Yes, so
she's older. Okay,
in the comic lore, she is older.
She's
older. They both escaped Krypton at the same time, but something with like time and space caused him to age faster than she did. So now it's as if he's older, but really Kara's the one that's older than Kal-El.
It's so interesting. That's man. That's wild, man. That's wild.
Yeah.
But
I think it's going to create this interesting dynamic because it's like I was supposed to take care of you, now you're supposed to be taking like care of me, like you're not my parents or anything like that. It's going to be an interesting dynamic to see more of them together in the movie, regardless of how long it is. Instead of just that last scene where she comes in drunk, which I will say when I saw when I heard the synopsis for the trailer a few days ago when it started to leak, I was hearing hungover Crypto a lot, and I was not really hoping for it, but I was like, please let me see this dog drunk. That'd be funny. But no, it didn't really show him drunk. It just showed him. Well, I mean, he peed on the newspaper, but that was about the extent.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was gross, dude. I was like,
it was.
That's disgusting. Like, and oh, dude, the CGI. It just. I was like, this is so nasty, man. I was like, this is just.
And she's just like looking at him like, you got most of it on the paper this time.
That scene, I felt like even when she was talking to Crypto while she was in the bed, when I was watching that, I just felt so just gross. You know what I mean? Like I just felt so, you know what I mean? Nasty. And I was just like, I don't know. But like, okay, so overall thoughts of the trailer before we actually like get into it. And people, guys in the chat, tell me what y'all thought too. This is not just us, this is all of y'all here as well. Joseph, overall thoughts of the trailer. What do you think?
I think it looks great. I at the moment I don't feel as much hype as I did for Superman a year ago.
Totally agree.
But
totally agree.
I am certain I will get there. It looks great. The aesthetic looks great. Cinematography, visuals, it just looks great. And I would be lying if I hadn't considered Googling earlier today, how do I make Millie Alcock my wife?
You're not the only one that's thought about that, man. But you're not the only one. You're not the only one. But
I didn't think I would be by a long shot.
For another time. That's the story for another time. But you're not alone, man. You're not alone. But I know a lot of people in the chat, everybody probably agree. But okay, so my overall thoughts of the trailer, I think it was a good trailer. I thought it was a really good trailer. Again, nowhere near the level of hype of the Superman trailer. Nowhere near at all. Not even close. But
Superman had a hype going around it to where that was the first time we were going to see what James Gunn and Peter Safran were doing. There were bigger stakes going into Superman a year ago than we did for Supergirl today. But that does bring up a kind of interesting point that I was thinking of earlier, though.
Mm-hmm.
Creature Commandos, Superman, Peacemaker, Man of Tomorrow, which will come later, obviously.
Right. Yeah.
All of these projects so far in the DCU have been cultivated by James Gunn.
Exactly.
This is the first project we're going to see of a new creative
Mm-hmm.
being able to show what they can contribute to this universe.
Exactly.
And I feel like when in that own regard, it's going to have a lot to prove as well.
And
Obviously,
Craig
not the
Gillespie
stakes of
is
Superman,
directing it.
because Superman, we were waiting to see what could be done with this universe, what could be done to reboot this new universe.
Exactly.
And so Superman obviously had much higher stakes going around it, because if Superman were to have bombed, then they would have pulled the plug on this.
Right.
So the fact that it didn't, and Superman did great, over 100 million in profit, obviously is going to extend the lifespan of the DCU for a long time. But this is going to be the opportunity where we see Craig Gillespie as director, and Ana Nogueira, I believe, I'm hoping that I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
She's writing the movie, apparently.
She's writing it. She's going to be, we're going to see her later on direct the Wonder Woman movie.
And Teen Titans, I think, as well. She's writing
Teen Titans, yes.
Which apparently the script for this movie is phenomenal. Apparently it's phenomenal. So if that's true, which I believe it, I really do believe, especially with Craig Gillespie directing it. Craig Gillespie, if y'all have not seen Dumb Money, please go watch Dumb Money. It is so good. It's so good. But I'm just excited to see how good the script really is, because I do believe it. I do. But if the script is as good in this movie as I hear it is, then the Wonder Woman and Teen Titans film, I have all the faith in the world for those two films. I really do.
Yeah. So, and depending on how well the film does, that could lead to Craig Gillespie directing more in the DCU, whether it be movies and TV shows. So it's definitely going to be an interesting test to see what new creatives other than James Gunn can contribute to the universe.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And, a lot of people with this trailer, they were saying that it reminds them of Guardians of the Galaxy. And I totally understand that criticism. A lot of people are kind of criticizing it, saying because of that, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to disagree with them. I think it does look like Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'm kind of on the opposite end, where it's not taking my excitement away. You know what I mean? It's not taking my excitement away. I think it looks fun. And James Gunn, a couple of years ago, when he announced this movie and this slate, I think he was talking about this film. He was saying it's like a sci-fi epic or something like that. And it looks like that from the trailer. And, I really did think it was a good trailer. I thought it was a good trailer. I will say, though, while I did like the trailer, I did. And it has grown on me already. It's continually growing on me. I feel like I did need a little bit more. You know what I mean? And again, it's just a teaser trailer. All it is a teaser trailer. And this teaser trailer, did what a good teaser trailer is supposed to do. It showed you some things, but it didn't show you much. You know what I mean? Well, if you've read the comic, there's a certain thing that happens, and they show a scene in the trailer, which I think they're gonna do that in the movie. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I really. Have you read the book?
Not yet. I need to.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm not gonna say anything.
I have an idea of what you're talking about, though. Like, I'm not gonna say much about it, but
if you want to type it in the private chat, and I'll.
Well, I will just say I know that there was that one part in the trailer where you see her crying, like petting Crypto and crying, and I'm just like, if anything happens to that dog, which. I mean, I can kind of see the look on your face. That's kind of what it's alluding to, I'm guessing. So
I won't say anything else. I'm not gonna say anything else. But
I'm not I'm not that big of a spoiler guy when it comes to books. Now, if someone were to have spoiled the movie, that's when I would have gotten mad. But no, I definitely will read the book by June, and I'll see it coming for myself. Won't be ready for it, but I'll have to see it coming.
But what else was in the trailer, man? Like, okay, so we only got a few seconds of Lobo, but even you could barely even see him. But when you pause it, you can really see him, and Jason Momoa was born to play Lobo, man. And look, if y'all know me, if y'all been following me for a while, I don't talk about it much, but I talked about it, I think, a while back or something. I don't think Jason Momoa, I don't think he was a bad Aquaman. I don't think he was a bad Aquaman at all. I think he did okay with the role, but look-wise, I don't he's not Aquaman. I'm sorry, he's not Aquaman. Now Lobo, if you look up a picture of Lobo from the comics, that dude was born to play Lobo. That dude was like, I'm like, if you put a photo of Jason Momoa next to a photo of Lobo from the comics, you're like, it's the same exact person. It's the same exact, like, it's uncanny.
Right.
It's uncanny, but yeah. But I'm trying to think what else was in the trailer. I wanted to do a trailer breakdown. I don't want to show like the trailer in its entirety, but like skip through it because copyright and WB and all that. But I thought about doing that, but I mean, there's not much to really like talk about because it's like a teaser trailer, you know what I mean? But
yeah, I mean, it's like what you said. They showed. I mean, it did what a good teaser does. It builds the world, gets people excited for it, and doesn't show too many plot elements. So I mean,
exactly.
I mean, obviously, if you've read the book, there are going to be those plot elements there that they'll incorporate into the movie. But yeah, definitely with today, I mean, there's not too much to talk about. But like I said, I'm sure that excitement will take its time to build. Definitely not as much hype as Superman had going into it a year ago, but still very exciting time to be a DC fan. Just to be a superhero fan.
Time to be a movie fan. You know what I mean? Like I just want that. I want that Lanterns trailer soon. That's what I want.
Lanterns, did Lanterns get moved to August?
So I heard it got moved to summer. It doesn't have an actual release date, but I think it's because it was gonna be spring, I think. But yeah, it got moved to summer. So so Supergirl.
I think it's going to be probably late August to match what Peacemaker did this year. Because I know Peacemaker premiered like towards late August.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it like mimicked
that would. I think that would be likely. Yeah, that would be likely. But wait, so Supergirl's still coming out in June, right? I think.
Yeah.
So wait, I just thought about it. It just hit my brain. I'm confused. I thought, was it originally supposed to come out in May? It was originally supposed to come out in May,
some speculation, and I know we had talked about the speculation as with the Trinity. There was some speculation about it being moved to May, but I don't think it was. I think the poster yesterday is showing June 26th, which is what I presumed it had always been.
Yeah, because I thought I remember it was supposed to come out in June, which I mean it's coming out in June now. It has a June release date, but I thought I remember it was supposed to come out in June, but they moved it up to May or something. But I might be getting that wrong.
There were
something like that.
I think there were some rumors regarding that, but I don't think the rumors carried weight. I think they were just Twitter people that were just like, we're getting Supergirl a month there, and then it just transpired.
Oh well, dude, imagine if Supergirl was still coming out in May. You would have Mandalorian and Grogu, Mortal Kombat 2, and Supergirl. Oh my gosh, dude!
Yeah, I would. The summer cinema season definitely has to pace itself because they know that it's the biggest time of the year for movies. They can't have too much happening at once.
Right. Like in June, we're getting, what are we getting in June? We're getting the Spielberg film, Scary Movie 6. We're getting Masters of the Universe. We're getting Toy Story 5. There's that new Ryan Reynolds film, Animal Friends or something like that. We're getting that too.
I've not seen that one yet.
What else are we getting? I'm missing something. We're getting a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, it'll be interesting, but let's see. Any idea when I don't know. They showed a trailer to a certain group of people a while back, didn't they? I think people have seen the trailer, but
I think there was like a little excerpt shown and like kind of like how we were talking about with Prime Video, like trying to arrange something for like a 2026 what's coming for Prime Video. I think there might have been like an HBO Max what's coming featurette, and it was showed in there, but definitely not anything that's been released to the public yet.
Yeah,
which I hate because I want to see Lanterns. I think that it's going to be great, and sucks that it got delayed.
I just want to know what the suits are going to look like, and well, we already technically know kind of what the logo is going to look like, and we know what the what do you call the Lanterns' powers again? What do you call them? Let's see.
Power rings?
No, not the power rings, but like because I think it's powers called. Let's see. Oh, the constructs. That's what it's called. Constructs. Yeah. So we kind of know because Guy Gardner and Superman, right? So the constructs just from Guy Gardner look great, and I
Right.
think
Yeah.
James Gunn directed Superman and someone else is directing Lanterns. I think it'll kind of maybe look different, but maybe the same, so
Yeah.
it's really really going to be interesting, man. It's really really going to be interesting, but I do want to see a trailer soon. I bet we'll probably get one soon, well, I'm trying to think, because if it's coming out in August, so Peacemaker season 2 came out in August, right? When did we get our first trailer for Peacemaker season 2? Was that, I don't remember.
May or June?
That seems about right.
Something about that, yeah.
Yeah. So
TV show trailers usually don't come out like as far away as
exactly.
trailers for movies do. Like you get them probably
Yeah.
a month or two in advance.
Yeah.
So I think somewhere around like June, because it was in the middle of Superman marketing. I remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably June-ish, or even if Supergirl's moved up a few weeks, like from where Superman was this year. Like Superman was July 11th, Supergirl's June 26th. Even if it was probably May or June,
Right.
that
Right.
we hear something for Lanterns, probably would be
Yeah.
my guess.
Yeah. I hope, man. I hope. Let's
Yeah.
see. Will you showcase your pets, Hayden? Yeah. So I now only have one dog, and she's not allowed in the house. And also, my little sister decided to get 2 cats that are absolutely freaking feral, and
Oh gosh.
I'm attached to them now. I'm not gonna lie, I am now attached to these things. But I've been home alone most of the day today, and one of them freaking broke. They love, my mom loves her potted plants. She does. My mom loves her potted plants, and one decided to break one, and I'm just like, you know what? Okay, it is what it is. But they love to come in my room.
I
so
can't do cats. Like
I didn't think I'd get attached.
I like other people's cats, but I don't like having a cat in my house.
These 2 are feral, dude. They are just all over the place, and oh my goodness. But yeah, it is what it is with though. But yeah, my one dog, she's a good sized dog. Not like a very big dog, but she's a good size. So she's not really allowed in the house anymore. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Can't wait to see what Momoa brings to Lobo. If it's a perfect fit, I think it's gonna be great. Let's see. Supergirl trailer seems to look a bit different. I mean, that's the thing James Gunn was talking about. He was saying each project, I think, is gonna be totally different. Like they're gonna all have different tones, which I love. When he said that, I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it definitely gives off the vibe that it is not going to be like Superman at all. Like it's going to be, because you have to remember, like from the comic lore, Kara saw everyone on Krypton, everyone around her die, and she kind of alluded to that in the trailer when Ruthie asked her, what was it like to see Krypton like die in a day or something like that, and she's like, Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods aren't that nice.
That line's crazy, by the way. That line is wild.
You hear the distress in her voice, and that's going to be interesting to look into in the movie, just seeing how that affects her. It's going to be part of her story.
And I love the line at the end where she's like, what does she say? She's like, or Ruthie's asking her what Superman's like, and she's like, Superman, sees the good in everybody. And I love this. I love this so much. And she's like, I see the truth. And I'm just like, oh, that's such a good line, man. That's a good line. I like that line, But yeah, it's just, that's the other thing James Gunn said as well is, like Supergirl. It's like it's a dark sci-fi epic, and Lanterns is like a true detective Earth-based story, which I think is totally rad. I think that's totally cool, man. It's like a true detective. That actually makes me want to watch the True Detective show. I've never seen it. You know what I mean? So I think that would be interesting. But I saw Rebirth. Oh, you saw it in 3D, not IMAX.
Okay.
I don't think they used IMAX ratio. Yeah, I don't think they did. Now that I'm thinking of it, I saw Mission Impossible on IMAX. That was one of the best movie experiences I've probably ever seen.
Now, I will say though, that's another thing that kind of struck me about Supergirl. Like the presentation of the trailer, I'm kind of bummed that it's in 239 by 1 and not like full screen 178 by 1 like Superman was. That's definitely, but I definitely can see that coming from. I mean, like I said, this is another creative's vision for it. It still said on the trailer, on the poster, that it's filmed for IMAX, and it's said on the trailer too. So it is filmed for IMAX. It has IMAX scenes like Superman did. So that leaves me hopeful that it'll look great regardless.
Yeah, but, absolutely.
No, that's the one thing that I noticed. Like as soon as it hit this morning, I was like, oh man, it's not full screen. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it looks great.
Yeah, I just, man, not just Supergirl, but just talking about, and I know we're mainly talking about Supergirl in the live right now, but just all the movies coming out next year. I mean, really this year, if you think about it, this year coming up, but because we're a few weeks away, but it's just, man, it's gonna be.
Which for anyone watching, the Trinity, Super Film Trinity, Hayden, I, and our good buddy Raza, should have our top 10 most anticipated of the 2026 coming up.
And I did post a video about that as well. I did post a video about that a couple weeks ago as well. So yeah, we'll do a live stream in a few weeks, I think. Right?
Yeah, probably in between Christmas and New Year's. I think we talked like in between Christmas and New Year's doing top 10 favorites of 2025.
Yeah.
And then probably like around New Year's or the first week of January doing top 10 most anticipated.
Because I think you and Roz are busy, right? Aren't y'all? Y'all have like some stuff coming up or something?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be out of town the 20th through I'm going to, I already told y'all, I'm going to New Mexico for, my Christmas vacation with my family. We're going the 20th and coming back the 26th, I believe. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So,
we can
definitely coming up soon. I'm sure we'll be posting updates about that.
I know it gets busy sometimes, but yeah, we can do it like the first week of January or something like that. But also, like I know we talked about doing a live stream for like our top 10 movies of 2025. I'm gonna do I have like videos coming out for that as well, but we'll do the live stream as well. And I have like my most surprising movies video coming up soon. Like my guilty pleasures, my most disappointing, and all that. So a lot of cool stuff coming up, man. I already bought tickets for Avatar next Thursday. What else do I have going on? So I have that, and then Song Sung Blue. I'm actually seeing an early screening this Sunday, which I'm really excited about.
Okay.
Really excited about. And then, what else do I have? So Anaconda and Marty Supreme. So I get back. What is it? Friday the 26th, I think. So Saturday the 27th, I'm doing a double feature with Anaconda and Marty Supreme. So I'll see those, and then the Stranger Things season finale I'm seeing in theaters the 31st. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming up, man. A lot of stuff coming up. But I'm trying to think what else we got to talk about for Supergirl, man. What else was there in the trailer? Again, it's just a teaser trailer, so it's like very.
I think we've covered about all the major points of it. I mean, I still need to go show it to my parents, and which I know I talked on the last stream, like they're not ones like want to get out to the theater and like watch stuff.
Right.
If I tell them, I'm like, can you watch this video for 2 minutes because it's really exciting, and then they'll obviously do it. But
right.
Yeah, I think we covered about most everything. I knew this wasn't going to be like an official Trinity live stream, so I was just wanting to pop in and get my thoughts on it. But
glad he did, man. Yeah, it's just a impromptu live stream. Again, I'm glad you joined, man. I just wasn't planning on doing it. I wasn't planning on doing a live stream, but I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Might as well be fun. You know what I mean? Might as well be fun, So
and maybe next week for Doomsday too. We're gonna have a lot to unpack there. If there's,
I hope
if we do get a trailer next week, which we should, if it's gonna be attached to Avatar. But
I hope, man. This whole week has been. Oh my goodness, it's been back and forth. Like I talked about the Beyond the Reporter, right? I talked about him earlier and how he's been getting a lot of flack this week, how he's been getting a lot of hate this week, and he is reliable. He gets a good amount of things right. He does, he got the Boys season 5 trailer date right. Came out a couple of days ago. Supergirl trailer came out today. He got that right, But, he was saying that a couple of days ago, earlier this week, he was saying that, the Doomsday trailer was coming out today, and then everyone was saying that the Doomsday trailer is coming out today, and then yesterday morning or something like that, everyone was saying, oh no, it's delayed. Apparently the Disney trailer that was supposed to come out today was a new trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu, and apparently it's not, the Doomsday trailer is not releasing until Christmas week, and apparently it's not releasing until the 17th next week. It's just been, I don't know what is going on with the Scoopers right now, but
I wouldn't be surprised if we got it like Monday morning.
I start off. So. I hope so, because the Beyond the Reporter, he posted something a couple of days ago, and it's a GIF. He posted on Twitter. It's a GIF on Twitter of Doctor Strange in the scene in Infinity War when he's like going back in time. He's sitting there floating. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he posted that GIF, and he said, the Fantastic Four thing. How the movie page has been posting like every Sunday at 6, right after dinner, all that type of stuff. He posted that GIF of Doctor Strange, and he said that there's going to be a surprise this Sunday coming up, like after dinner or something. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. So I don't know what it is.
Which kind of bounces off. I think I mentioned it in the last stream, but up at like whenever the first trailer for Fantastic Four premiered in February, they started posting that every week. And then the week that we got the official trailer, the clip was late, and it showed the clip of Johnny saying, "What are you doing?" And then they were like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "What do you mean? What do I mean? You're late."
Right. Yeah.
And that was posted like 20 minutes late. So if the clip changes, that would be indicative of something coming.
Yeah.
Not certain about that, because they may have just done it the one time, but like if the trailer were to change or they just didn't do it this week, that would definitely be like, what are they doing?
Exactly.
Like I said, I mean, if they're wanting to attach it to, if they're wanting to attach something Doomsday to Avatar, then it would have to be on or before next Thursday. So we're within the week of seeing Doomsday footage.
Exactly. Yeah. Which, again, I hear it is Wednesday coming up the 17th, and I really honestly wish it wasn't Wednesday, because I work Wednesday only 9 to 1, right? But the thing is, they'll probably release it where I live 8 a.m., right? Early in the morning. The thing is, where I live, I work at 9, and the place I work is 30 minutes away, right? I work at 9. I got to leave the house by like 8 or 8:20. You know what I mean? So do my reaction, and it takes a bit to edit. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I'm going to see if I can go in at 10. Because that would give me enough time to edit. You know what I mean? But if it releases that Thursday, well, I don't think it would release Thursday online, because it will be attached to Avatar. You know what I mean? Like Avatar officially releases in theaters Thursday next week. You know what I mean? Like because it's going to be attached to Avatar that Thursday, I don't think it would release online that day, would it? I mean, I feel like Wednesday would. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work. I know.
I don't know, man. Like if it's Tuesday and Monday, that would be perfect for me. That would be perfect. But I don't know, man. Again, it's been back and forth all week. It's really been back and forth, and like I said, I don't know what's going on with all the scoopers right now. I have no clue what is going on with any of them right now, because they're saying, oh, it's supposed to release today, like, but it's not releasing today. Like, oh, it was going to, but oh no, it's delayed. And apparently today was the Mandalorian trailer, and apparently Doomsday's releasing Christmas week now. It's like what is going on? Like, I don't know. We'll have to see, but I'm prepared for any day. So I did read earlier that apparently, I think like Brazil or something, the trailer's ready for release. The trailer's ready. It's ready. And I think we all knew that. I think we all kind of suspected that, so because have like different, like Brazil and all those places, and if it's ready there, I mean, I feel like, it'll probably, I think we're close. We're close, man. We're close.
Yeah. we are closer than we have ever been. If that makes anyone feel any better about
I'm so
the wait, but
I don't know if I can wait a few more days, but I think
we've waited 9 months since the chair reveals. We've come this far. Can't turn back now. So
you bounced it all so well, though, considering how consistent you upload. I appreciate that. I try, man. I kind of have a pattern that I'm trying to stick to. I'm trying my best. But whenever, say, like I go see a movie, right? Working on my review the night I get home, and then uploading it the next day. You know what I mean? So like whenever I go see a movie like on a Thursday, right? I'll post my out of the theater reaction that day or that night. And then when I get home, work on my review, and then that Friday, right? Post my review then. You know what I mean? Like it just I'm trying to get better at actually doing that. Like my Knives Out review, I saw that what is it, Thursday? I saw that Tuesday night. I should have had my review uploaded yesterday. I just didn't. You know what I mean? Like Tuesday night, I uploaded my out of the theater reaction. I did. Wednesday, yesterday, again, I should have had my review done, but I just, I'm gonna work on it and upload it tonight. I promise y'all. I'm gonna get it out for y'all because I am really, really, really excited to talk about this movie because I love, and I'll have my Knives Out trilogy ranking. I'll have that up probably tomorrow, I bet. I'll probably start working on that tomorrow, I bet. So because after this live, I'll work on my review for the third film and do my work on my ranking tomorrow. So yeah, all good stuff. And then next week, since I've seen Avatar Thursday, I gotta watch the first two like Monday or Tuesday. I have to. I'm so behind, dude. I'm so behind on the Avatar films. Like I don't
me
know.
too. It's gonna take me a second to get them both into, but
yeah. And then I have an Avatar ranking. I'll probably have late next week or late next weekend or something like that. So yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. But I try to balance it, man. I try to do my best, but yeah. I don't know if there's anything else we need to talk about for Supergirl. I don't know.
Not that I can think of, but if something were to come up, I'm sure that we can cover it in a Trinity live stream or do something like that because we still need Roz's input as well. Need to see what he thought of it too. But yeah, definitely I won't keep you from the reviews and anything that you need
I agree.
Get cut together tonight. So I mean, I'll go ahead and need to help my mom with some Christmas stuff. We got some parties and plans that we gotta prepare for this weekend. So definitely was good to see you, and hopefully we'll get that with the Trinity scheduled. And for all of you guys that aren't subscribed to Super Film Trinity, subscribe to Hayden as well, but subscribe to
him and Roz's channels as well. Yeah, and follow us on Instagram. We have a Super Film Trinity page on Instagram as well. So
Instagram,
Letterboxd, and all the social medias and all that. And before you go, Joseph, if you want to tell everybody like what I know we always do this, what you have going on like coming up on the channel and where they can find you, like what your usernames are and all that type of stuff. So,
so on Instagram, I'm Joseph_Mills1411. That is both Instagram and YouTube. And then my Letterboxd is JRock1411, or you should be able to just look me up by my name. Super Film Trinity is also at Super Film Trinity on Instagram and YouTube. As far as things coming up, I need to cut together some Trinity clips.
Okay.
We had a Christmas special a few weeks back that where we talked about our favorite Christmas movies and specials, and I need to go back through and cut some of that material together. The other day we had a discussion about the Netflix Warner Brothers acquisition. Did not have any commentary about the Paramount thing. I know Paramount came in.
Right.
We streamed on Sunday, and Paramount came in Monday and was like, "Oh, hold on a second." So all the discussion that we had on Sunday was just regarding Warner Brothers. I think we mentioned Paramount a little bit towards the end, but
maybe.
I need to get that clip cut together and put on Instagram and YouTube. That's about as far as I can think. Just Christmas is too much of a busy time, and I have parties I'm trying to plan, and I'm directing part of our Christmas pageant at church, and it's definitely busy. I've not had as much free time to cut together Trinity clips as I would have liked, or even like personal clips, because I think I mentioned on Sunday I missed my Predator Badlands review, but where that movie's been out for like a month or so now, it feels kind of irrelevant to do it now. So definitely just got to prioritize the Trinity for a little bit until I'm able to get like Avatar stuff out or get a Supergirl, which probably, I mean, not to steal from the stream, which I know I do for the Trinity anyway, but I'll probably cut together some of my commentary on from this stream for my Instagram, just that way people can see like what my thoughts on it are, since I've not made like a formal video for it yet.
But yeah,
that's about it for me. And like I said, I won't hold you up from anything you've got to film or edit.
No, you're good. You're good, man. I was just going to say real quick before we go, and again, I'm in no rush at all. I got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of trailer reactions coming up this month. I am going to do a top 5 Christmas movies the week of Christmas, and then Stranger Things, all that type of stuff, and tons of rankings, December movie rankings, all that type of stuff. And y'all just follow me on Letterboxd as well. Follow me on Facebook. TikTok, I just post fun stuff on there. I don't really I don't post very many things like I do on my actual channel, you know what I mean? TikTok is just kind of the fun stuff, you know what I mean? Just like the random stuff. But mainly you can follow me on there if you want. But mainly Facebook, Letterboxd, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube right here. We're at right now 1.2K. I think we're almost to 1.3K, and then 2K is like the next really big milestone. And yeah, the channel's growing, and y'all subscribe to Super Film Trinity, subscribe to Joseph and Raza, their solo channel, subscribe to this channel. And again, we have a Super Film Trinity page on Instagram, and all of us, like I said, are on Instagram, and like I said, Letterboxd and all those. So yeah, and I think Bruce Wayne said subbing now, so I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yes, I was going to say I got an Instagram notification a minute ago.
Someone followed
Max Woods. Yeah, so Max Woods, if you're still in,
I appreciate that, Max.
There he is. Yeah,
thank
you.
Also
considering how consistent you upload.
Appreciate
thanks
that,
for
man.
the
thank you.
Instagram follow, Max. I appreciate it very much. All right, I'll go ahead.
All right, man. This was fun. I appreciate you joining.
Yeah, anytime, man. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, whenever Doomsday comes up, definitely we'll have plenty of commentary there for whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, all right, man. I'll let you go. Appreciate you joining. Everybody in the chat, appreciate y'all watching and joining the conversation. And y'all have a good rest of your week. I'll see you, buddy. You take care.
All right, see you. Thanks, Hayden. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Y'all take care.